Hello everyone. Today we are going to explain Act 2 from our play Hamlet. At the end of the last act, Hamlet decided to act like a madman in order not to be suspected by his uncle or his mother. After he knew the whole truth from the ghost of his father, he told him that his father was killed by Claudius by pouring poison in his ear. At the beginning of this act, Hamlet kills Polonius. This is the title. Hamlet was in love with Ophelia, the daughter of Polonius, an advisor to Claudius. Claudius and Gertrude, Hamlet's mother, thought that Hamlet became mad because of his sadness and the love of Ophelia, the daughter of Polonius, the king's advisor. You know that King Claudius now has an advisor. This advisor is called Polonius. Polonius is the father of Ophelia, the girl whom Hamlet loved. Hamlet used to send her letters with mixing words of love and sadness in his act of madness. Hamlet acted strangely around everyone, including Ophelia. Hamlet pretended to be unkind and rude to her, but she loved and forgave him, as she thought he was really mad. His behavior frightened her. Polonius told the king and the queen that Hamlet became mad because of his love to Ophelia and her rejection to him, according to her father's advice. A group of actors came to display their shows in the court. They were Hamlet's friends. He asked them to show parts of the speeches describing the death of Priam, the king of Troy, by his wife, the queen Hecuba. She made everyone cry by her words, describing the fire and the destruction of the city, wearing a piece of cloth to cover her body and another one to cover her head as a crown. Hamlet thought of a play to be acted in front of the king and the queen to know its effect on them, as it would be close to what had happened to his father. He asked them to act a play called The Murder of Gonzago. Remember this name, The Murder of Gonzago. He used this play to reveal the truth. The first scene was King Gonzago talking to his wife. In a loving scene, he asked her if she intended to marry after his death. She told him that the woman who married a second husband a second husband must have killed the first. The second scene, the Duke was sleeping in his garden when one of his relatives crept and poured poison into his ears. On seeing that scene, King Claudius got very nervous and asked the show to stop, pretending he was ill. Hamlet became sure that his uncle killed his father, as he was affected much by the play. He swore to Horatio, his friend, that he would carry out his revenge by killing Claudius. Hamlet had a chance to kill his uncle while praying, but he didn't kill him at that situation, as he didn't want to send his soul to heaven. Claudius sent Hamlet's mother to talk to him. For behaving badly, he sent Polonius, his advisor, to spy over them from behind the curtain. Gertrude blamed Hamlet for offending his father by behaving badly, but he blamed her for offending his father more, as she replaced his good father by a shameful person. He told her he wished he could forget that she was his mother to punish her. Hamlet held his mother hard while talking that she cried. Polonius, behind the curtain, thought that Hamlet was going to kill his mother. So he Uh, he cried for help. Hamlet drove his sword into him, thinking he was the king. Hamlet's mother blamed him for that bloody deed he did, but Hamlet told her that her deed was much bloodier than his, as she killed his father to marry his uncle. He showed her a picture of his father and another one for his uncle, and compared between his great father and his ugly uncle. Hamlet made his mother be ashamed of what she did and promised to keep away from Claudius. The ghost appeared again to ask Hamlet not to be too hard on his mother and not to forget his revenge from his uncle. Hamlet was sorry for killing Polonius, Ophelia's father. This was the end of Act 2. Thank you. See you next time.